Hey, so I'm finally here with the little brow tutorial. When I first started out on Instagram, a lot of people would ask me how I did my brows, and I would say, I'll show a video for you someday. It's been about 2 years since that, so this is my more updated brow routine. I'm like the worst with intros. If you want to see how I get my brows, just keep watching. Okay, so the first thing, I don't have my mic on. Now that I actually have my mic in, the first thing I go in with is Glossier's Boy Brow. And I'm using this just to kind of fill in the bulk of my brow, I guess. I guess this shows that even I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, so I use Glossier's Boy Brow just to fill in my brows, and I like brushing this top part up, and then everything else just kind of goes sideways. Wow, I'm really good at explaining things. I guess I'm just enjoying a more natural brow lately, for a while actually, and this really just helps with finding those little sparse areas that actually need to be filled rather than filling in the entire eyebrow and then using this to set, which you can also do, but I just don't prefer it anymore. Oh, and the one that I'm using is in black, by the way, and on some days I just leave it as it is because I think it does a good on some days I just leave it as is, especially when I'm doing no makeup because I think it already does a pretty good job on its own. But if I am wearing more makeup like this, then I also like to go in with Anastasia's Dip Brow Pomade in Ebony. I think I've had this for like over 2 years, and this is what's left of it, so I think it's a pretty good deal on its own. And I am using the Anastasia number 12 brush as well. So I just dipped in a little bit. Should I show you this? Sure. Yeah, I'm just kind of tapping my brush into the product. Okay, and then I'm going to take this off on the back of my hand. Like that, and oh, I caught like a little fuzzy thing. Yeah, I take almost all of it off the back of my hand. So this is how it looks like right now. And the reason I do this is because I think dip brow is just something that you can really easily overdo. And I also feel like that's why a lot of people kind of have a hard time using it, because it's so easy to overdo. I'm going to start with my brush like this. And I'm just going to draw a little line at the front of my brow. And I'm just very lightly filling this in. And I'll also hold the brush more this way to fill in the front of the brow to make it look a little more natural. So this is the this is the before and this is the after. So I'm going to do that on the other side as well. I also really like doing both brows at once just because I think it's easier to kind of match up, and that goes the same with eyeliner. And I feel like you can also make little adjustments here and there on both brows, and it's much easier than to just do one brow at once and then try to copy the same thing on the other brow. So yeah, now that that's done, I'm going to pick up a little more product from the back of my hand. I'm still keeping little to no product on the not no product, but I'm just keeping a little bit of product on the brush, and when I get to my tail end, I'm just kind of drawing out that line as well and extending the tail. I feel like it just falls a little short on this area, and it kind of looks a little bit off when I have a lot of eye makeup on. And then I'm feathering in from the middle of my brow to the tail end. I'm picking up more product as needed from the back of my hand, and once I reach the arch, I like just going in with a slightly heavier hand and just filling that in. If I find that I put a little too much product or that it's not as blended, not blended, but like a little too heavy on the tail, I'll just take my finger and kind of pat that product away. And I do like my tail to be sharper. So that's what I'll do. So this is how my brow looks. I should probably cut like this little bit off, but this is how my finished brow looks, and this is not finished. So I'm just going to go ahead and quickly finish this side as well. For my last step, I'm going back into my Glossier Boy Brow, and I'm just going to slick these little black back hairs upwards. And this is because my hairs just tend to grow downwards. And this is the final product. Yeah. Here's a before and after. So this is how the brows look like with my full face, as you've already seen in the beginning of this video probably. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you hopefully sometime soon. Bye!